Hi, I'm Dave Epstein. This is Growing Wisdom. Let's talk some shade with Jackie Anza today. We're under the shade tent.
Yes, we are.
We don't need the shade today because it's cloudy.
True.
But there's a lot of plants, and folks, I've gotten a lot of questions. What do I grow in the shade? People say, I can only grow hosta. There's a lot more than hosta, isn't there?
Yes, there is. I mean, check out what we have in here.
A lot of stuff. Tell me some of your favorite perennials for the shade.
Well, plenty of things. I mean, we can start just with this whole heuchera group here. You have millions of different leaves and colors, and you get textures in there. That is a great fill-in plant for the shade.
And what would you do with that? How would you plant that?
They generally need to come up in the front of a border, but all of them, you know, you put that up against the common hosta, and immediately your hosta looks better.
And as we move over here, I notice these plants here have some really funky leaves. Tell me about this leaf.
Okay, this is a red jerseyia. They're just spectacular when you're looking for foliage. These ligularias, the leaf on them is huge. They're just fabulous, kind of in the back of a perennial bed.
And further down, almost behind us, we have these spikes coming up. What's that?
This is all Astilbe, and you get every shade of red and white and pinks and even corals, and you know, they'll start blooming maybe July 1st. Some of them bloom as late as September.
Jackie, tell me how long people can expect the plumes to last.
You know, some of them last 4 or 5 weeks. They tend to fade after they've bloomed. But if you just did Astilbes, you could get 6, 7, 8 weeks of color in your garden.
What are they like? What type of soil and light conditions?
Well, they're one of the plants that they do like wet feet. So they do want water. And after they bloom, you're probably just going to want to cut it back because it doesn't look particularly attractive after that.
Cut the whole plant back or just the bloom?
Generally just the plumes.
I like this little purpley white, this looks like bleeding heart to me.
This is bleeding heart. This is a smaller variety. Some people call it ever blooming. It continues to go. It's wonderful to, I think, interplant it with very traditional bleeding heart because once this goes by the board, this comes right near it.
So Jackie, I think with some of the plants you introduced today, we could create a pretty nice shade garden.
Shade gardens can be fabulous. Don't let the fact that you don't have big, giant flower heads deter you. Shade gardens can be fabulous.
Well, thanks, and you're fabulous, and we hope you've enjoyed this fabulous video here at Growing Wisdom.